And we want to turn our attention to another person who helped us so often, often without us perhaps even noticing, even as much as we tried to notice. It's said in the Torah, when you look at a Torah scroll, we're often so taken with the letters that are handwritten with a quill and the special ink and beautifully decorated with crowns and lacking vowels and punctuation and perfectly put on the parchment, and we see the letters and people are in awe. We're in awe, except when we're at our bar bat mitzvah when we're afraid. But other than that, we're in awe of how beautiful a Torah scroll is because of the letters, and yet the rabbis tell us we wouldn't notice the letters, we couldn't read the letters, we wouldn't be able to study them and learn from them if it wasn't for the spaces that hold them up, the spaces in between. And so they ask us to look at a Torah and to notice what is in between all of those black markings that we often read. In our synagogue, we have a number of people, volunteers and staff, who work behind the scenes so that when we show up, we see and experience what we want to experience. Nobody filled more of that space than Dale Redington, who for a decade made sure that we had chairs to sit on, that we had a building that was ready for us to use, a parking lot that was safe to walk on when it had snowed, coffee in the morning, food at an oneg. Dale was here to help us set up for brotherhood events and sisterhood events, and then waited for us to have our communal experiences before he stayed late into the night, often into the early hours of the morning, to make sure that the Temple Israel was ready to go for the next day. We've missed Dale as the building has been quiet, and in that time, Dale has decided that it's also time for him to retire. And so we thank him for all of his service. We want to share a message from Dale right now, and then we'll bless him, even though we can't be here physically, and he is not here physically. We'll find time when we are all back together, but in this moment, we didn't want to let it pass without offering a blessing over him and his own voice. And so here's a message from Dale that we recorded earlier this week, and I'll follow it with a blessing from all of us.
Hello to the congregation at Temple Israel. I think it's been about 10 years that I've been here, met a lot of wonderful people and a lot of wonderful staff, and I'm thankful to learn the Jewish religion and meet a lot of nice friends. And that I say goodbye, and if you ever need me, I'm here for Temple Israel.
Dale is very much here. He told me that he's been listening in on services from home. And so we hope he's listening this evening. As Dale, we offer this blessing over you from us to you for all the times that you have allowed us, enabled us to experience our Judaism. We could not have done it without you. Heart of my heart, dear brother, friend, bless you on your journey. May you find what you seek and what you need, what seeks you and what calls you home. May the light of health and hope carry you toward beauty and wonder. May the light of holiness carry you toward strength and service. Let peace and joy surround your days, and let awe and thanksgiving lead you on a path of virtue. We look forward to seeing you soon, Dale, as the world is healthier and as we get to see you once again as our friend in this building, as we hope to celebrate with you many, many more times in the future.